The Essentialism Notion Template is based on the foundational principle from Greg McKeown's book and Skillshare course that I followed a couple of years back, and that gave me the idea to start this template. But this template is not really meant to teach you about essentialism. If you want to learn more about that, you can read Greg McKeown's book, Essentialism, as well as follow his course on Skillshare, which I found extremely valuable about 1.5 years ago when I watched it for the first time. And also, you might follow Greg McKeown on his podcast, What's Essential, where he answers questions from listeners and he broadcasts amazing, valuable conversations with thinkers from around the globe. But this template is more of a journaling exercise that you can make a habit to reflect on what's essential in your life at any given time. Because essentialism is mostly about focusing on the essential few as opposed to the trivial many. And this Notion template can allow you to bring clarity in your life at a regular basis, going through the prompts that you can find in the journaling exercise. Let's jump right in and see the structure of this template and how it works. The first landing page that you see here is just for explanation purposes, and you can find a sneak peek of the template. But this template is very simple. There is a template button here that asks what's essential, and when you click it, a new page is generated, and that page contains questions and prompts and key highlights on some psychological and philosophical snippets that are at the very foundation of essentialism as a concept as developed by Greg McKeown. So let's take a look. Once I click on the page, I can just name it Essentialism of at today. And this page is broken down into steps, and these steps are taken from Greg McKeown's Skillshare course, where he shares a step-by-step framework to find out what's essential in your life and get rid of anything else. So the first step is defining what's essential, and here you can answer some questions and you can dig deeper into your thinking patterns, writing freely and letting go of any resistance in the moment. Journaling is essentially thinking, and it is an incredibly helpful exercise to develop your thinking skills in real time, jotting them down on a page that sort of make your thoughts manifest themselves in the real world, and you can elaborate on your thoughts and opinions while you write. And whenever you see these green boxes or bullet points, those are just tips or key concepts taken from the Skillshare course and Essentialism as a philosophy of life, and are just acting as sort of reminders on the page before going to the next question. And so step 1 is defining what's essential, and that's a little journaling exercise. And then there is eliminating the non-essential. So whatever is essential, you keep, and then whatever you didn't list in step 1, but you are still finding yourself doing in life right now, that might be listed in the eliminating the non-essential step. And here you have some more prompts and concepts and ideas and psychological concepts such as the endowment effect and the sunk cost bias. And then you can list those times where you said yes and how it felt. Those times where it was a hell yes, as Derek Sivers would say, and those times where you did say yes, but just out of agreeableness or politeness, if you wish, but you actually didn't mean yes, and you felt resentful and bitter after that yes. And you can list out those times, whatever you remember, and then analyze your feelings and thoughts about those episodes. Step 3 is about making it as effortless as possible to do what matters most. And that's the execution part. So step 1 and 2 are more about jotting down ideas, journaling about your key focus, essentials and non-essentials. But then the next step is about planning your execution to actually act out what you wrote in steps 1 and 2. And here as well you have some prompts, you have some visual cues that you might try, and then some final thoughts, and also a sort of visualization exercise on what it would look like if you actually focused on your most essential activities in life right now and in the next 1, 2, 3, 5 years. What's your vision about that? How would you feel? How would you think about your life and what that would look like? And that is it. And the benefit of this template is that every time you want to run through this exercise, if you want to do it periodically because your aims might shift or because you want to remind yourself of where you are aiming, then you can just generate a new template through the button and go through the process just once again, focusing on the essential few and removing the trivial many. And that is essentialism as a Notion template. This of course is not complete in the concepts of essentialism, so it is not meant to be a guide in any way. It is just a template, a journaling exercise that you can go through, and it takes inspiration heavily on Greg McKeown's thoughts, because I think they can be truly valuable and they can add some reflection and philosophical thinking in your life. Thank you for watching anyways. You will find the link to this template in the video description, and we will see you soon in the next video. Bye.